Hello my beautiful collective, and welcome to this video. Guys, I do hope you guys can appreciate these types of videos. They are again in my non-tarot playlist. These are interesting topics ranging from anywhere from spiritual awakening to the types of connections you could have, to trauma bonds. And what I'm noticing is as I'm doing these videos are that these topics could be helpful to you. It could be having to do with situations connected to your relationships, your family situations, or even just your self-development, your spiritual growth. Okay, guys? The topic in these videos are going to be, they vary. Okay? Visit the playlist, check out the videos. They could help you. And just know that the research I've done for these topics were very extensive. I do hope you guys can appreciate the hard work that was put into these videos, and I will be crediting the articles and the people who wrote these articles and the website in the description box below if you guys want a more concise longer version of what I kind of compacted into a video. You know, I only took from the important points I felt would be useful to you guys. But you guys could always refer back to the article, the website. I have listed that information in the description box below. Okay, guys? So I do hope you enjoy these videos, and let me know in the comments what you think. Hello, my beautiful collective. It is I, Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot, and in this video we're going to be talking about unconditional love, how to give it and know if it's healthy. Okay, guys? Now I decided to do a video on this topic because I hear in a lot of videos, you know, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about unconditional love, and you know, everybody, what I've heard is just the basic meaning of unconditional love, which is love without condition, right? And that sounds beautiful and everything, but I'm the type of person that I like to dig deep into things, and I just needed to know, other than this, what is unconditional love? Like, what really is it, right? So in this video we're going to talk about what is unconditional love. Okay, what does unconditional love look like? Okay, how unconditional love, the language might sound like. Okay, we're going to talk about what conditional love might sound like versus unconditional love. Okay, we're going to ask, is unconditional love healthy? And the problem with love without boundaries. Okay, and much more. I'm sorry guys, I'm looking because this is going to be, it's probably going to be a kind of a long video because I went in deep on this topic. Okay guys, because I'm sick and tired of people making it sound like all rainbows and unicorns. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's some you know, there's some pluses and negatives in unconditional love. And so I came across this article, and it was very extensive, which I linked in the description box below. But of course, as usual, I went through the entire article and only pulled the points of the article I felt was interesting. But guys, brace yourself if you go into this article, because it's very extensive. Okay, it's long. And so even when I pulled out the important points of the article, the video might be a little long because it's just a lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive into this right now. We're going to get into it because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so let's start with, what is unconditional love? Okay, so the term unconditional love, right, does not mean love without limits or bounds. It means I offer you my love freely without condition. Okay, this means that when we offer our love, we offer it without any expectations of repayment, which is true, guys. You're not giving love because you're expecting something back. Okay, it is why they call it unconditional love, love without condition. Okay, guys. It is important to offer this type of unconditional love in our relationships. Otherwise, we are offering love with strings attached. Okay? This creates power and control imbalances in a connection, okay, of any kind, not just love. So, unconditional love means loving someone through hardships, mistakes, and frustrations. In fact, it's what every meaningful, lasting relationship is made of. Okay, guys. When we enter relationships with other people, we are entering relationships with other people. I'm sorry. Let me do this again. When we're entering in relationship with other people, we are entering relationships with other human beings, right? A person full of quirks and flaws and challenges. Okay. Um, and so we also have to show our own quirks, flaws, and challenges as well. Okay, like we have to allow them and accept them for the way they are, but we also have to reciprocate that, like not come off like we're perfect. Like, if they pretty much bear their entire soul to you, you should be doing the same. Okay. One of the most beautiful experiences in human life is learning to lean into the tension of those challenges by offering connection, love, and understanding, and by accepting influence, creating compromise, and moving forward in a way which both people win. Okay, guys? So, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. This person bears their soul to you, you must do the same, and you must accept them for who they are. Okay. Love without condition. If they're a little quirky, a little weird, you have to accept that about them. Okay. Unconditional love has no conditions on it. Okay. You just love the person for who they are, what they bring to the table. Don't try and change them. Okay. So, a question most may have is, well, what does unconditional love look like? Well, we often think of a parent's love, okay, for their children as unconditional love. Okay, an example of that is a parent often loves their child no matter what, right? This is what we always say, me being a parent myself. In truth, okay, we do at times see this type of strings attached love presented in a parent-child relationship. Okay, just as readily as it might be in a romantic relationship. Okay, so a parent provides a certain amount of love to their child and expects some sort of return on their investment. So, guys, this was a very interesting point here, because I see completely what the article is saying, because basically what the article is saying here is that, and this is a great example, is the parent-child connection, right? We say we love our children unconditionally, for who they are, that's it, right? But what the article is saying is that that may not be the case, because although we say that, we still impose conditions on this type of love. And I'm going to tell you, based on the article, there's examples of conditional love, okay? Which is, again, love with conditions. And although a parent might say, I love my child unconditionally, the article is kind of saying, well, no, you're not, because on some level you're placing conditions on that love. And here are the examples, okay? So this is what conditional love might sound like. So this is the parent having the conversation with the child. So the parent will say, I always gave you so much love, and this is the thanks I get, right? Another example, okay? The mother saying, your father and I wanted you to become a doctor. We did everything for you, and now we are disappointed with the choice you made to be an artist. So do you see that, guys? Do you see how we as parents can be hypocritical? On one breath, we're saying we love our children unconditionally, but these examples are telling us that no, we're not loving unconditionally. There is condition on some level on the kind of love you have for your child or children. The last example that the article gave was a parent saying, I cannot believe this is who you are marrying. I would think you'd respect me more than that after all of the love I gave you. So you see, guys, these are great examples. And when I read this article and I saw these points, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? As much as we love our children, okay, and say that we love them unconditionally, this article was an eye-opener for me, because I'm not perfect, and I find myself sometimes like feeling this way about like pouring into my son. And he's only 16, of course, but like and I haven't had these type of conversations with him, but like, you know, secretly when he tells me what he wants to move towards as far as what he wants to go to college for and do, like secretly in my mind, I'm this person making these comments to their child. I mean, I haven't expressed this to him, but I could see like, you know. So guys, this is very interesting, and if you guys agree with this passage here, please let me know in the comments, because this made a lot of sense to me. So realistically, we're not loving our children unconditionally, okay? On some level, we have conditions on our children. So in these examples, the parent is not offering love that is contingent on the child fulfilling certain conditions, okay? There is a ledger, and the child owes a debt. This makes for a very unhappy, disconnected relationship, or even a toxic family relationship. You see what I'm saying, guys? So, now, another question that may come up connected to unconditional love is unconditional love healthy? So, article states, it is healthy to offer your love without strings attached. Otherwise, we are not truly loving the other person. Rather, we are using affection as a tool to control. It is not healthy to offer love without boundaries. Our relationships require basic expectations to be fulfilled, right? Kindness, respect, and safety. When these are not fulfilled, we might have to set hard boundaries. These boundaries might look like distancing oneself or cutting off entirely, okay? If you do cut off, it does not mean that you offend your love with conditions, okay? Remember, your love did not make them indebted to you. They do not owe you anything. But you do owe yourself safety, respect, and kindness, okay, guys? You can walk away from people that you've loved very much in order to take care of your own needs and safety. Okay, guys? So, let's talk about the problem with love without boundaries, okay? Love without boundaries can lead to unhappiness, at least and abuse at worst, okay? If we do not let our partners, parents, children, and friends know where we stand in terms of how we expect and need to be treated, then we will not have an equal voice in the relationship. Sometimes we ignore these needs for boundaries in the name of unconditional love, okay, guys? However, in those moments, we're not offering unconditional love. We're offering codependent love. You understand, guys? In codependent relationships, we are so set on maintaining the dynamics in the relationship that we excuse or enable unacceptable behavior. Again, this leads to a place of unbalanced power and control rather than into a place of truly connected love, in which we offer each person an opportunity to be responsible for their behavior with us. Okay, guys, so please don't get confused, okay? The unconditional love from the codependent love, all right? There's a distinct line between loving someone through the hardships versus accepting unacceptable behavior. Okay, guys, so know the difference. The latter becomes apparent when the relationship is no longer offering the basic needs of a relationship. If someone has harmed you and they're not willing to repair it, then you need to set a limit of your own well-being. If you find that the relationship has devolved into behavior that lacks kindness and respect, then it's likely that a boundary needs to be set, guys. This is especially true if you have tried to communicate clearly and still see no change. If you are enabling the person in a way that negatively affects your well-being, that is an unconditional love. That is unhealthy codependent love. So guys, please know the difference, okay? Next section is unconditional love still involves healthy boundaries, okay, guys? While we can offer unconditional love to others, okay, even when they are being difficult, we don't have to offer love without bounds. You can offer love that has no strings attached while still having boundaries, okay? Unconditional love with healthy boundaries might look like, and these are the examples, and this is what someone would say, okay? I love you and support you no matter what. However, we no longer have finances to help you pay your bills, okay? Which means get a job, okay? You're being, you're telling the person that you love and support them no matter what, but money is short in the household, and if you're not working, you need to go get work because, there's no longer the finances to carry you, okay? To carry you financially, okay? Another example is, I love you, and I have to take space from you when you speak to me that way. Again, you let the person know if they're talking to you a certain way, you're going to tell them, look, I love you, but I need to move away from you right now because you're not treating me right. You're talking to me a certain way and it's disrespectful and I don't like it. So I'm going to remove myself from this space, okay? But I still love you, but you need to watch how you're talking to me, okay? So that's me just translating, guys, but that's pretty much what it is, okay? So, guys, know that unconditional love is not a binding contract, okay? Unconditional love gets muddied when we believe that we have to continually offer that love when basic relational expectations are no longer being fulfilled. Unconditional love means right now I offer you this love and you are not indebted to me, okay? It does not mean I offer you this love exactly in this way forever, even if you start to harm me, okay, guys? So I hope you guys understand the difference between those two statements, okay? Unconditional love means offering love without conditions in that moment, okay, guys? So like right this moment, okay? Not forever, okay? So just know that it does not necessarily mean forever. It means the love I am giving you right now is yours to keep. I'm not doing it of my own free will. I am doing it of my own free will. You owe me nothing in return. When we love this way, we are offering true love, okay? The type of love that allows others to be who they are. It's also the type of love that allows us to continuously reassess the relationship and decide over time if it is still working for us and if we are still able to give the love so freely to someone else, okay, guys? So, how to love somebody unconditionally, guys? Let's talk about that. The word unconditional can sometimes create confusion or lead to a place of unrealistic expectation on ourselves and on the way we love, okay? If it is easier, consider instead the idea of a wholehearted love, okay? Wholehearted loving means leaning into the vulnerability of offering our love because we want to offer it, okay, guys? You will know it is wholehearted love when both people are willing to enter with their whole heart, when each person has a voice, when challenges are reflected above, okay? When growth happens, when there's no scoreboard because you are both on the same team and not opposing teams. So guys, wholehearted love, okay, is all of these points that I just mentioned, okay? So this is when you know it's not wholehearted love, okay? If there are strings attached, debts owed, and boundaries violated, okay? You will especially know when you find that basic expectation. Let me do this again. You will especially know when you find that the basic expectations of love, kindness, and safety are not being respected, okay? If you're wondering what kind of love, okay, sorry guys, my notes are kind of messy. If you're wondering what that kind of love looks like in practice. Okay, here are a few ways to love wholeheartedly. So these are examples of how you can love wholeheartedly. Okay, these are practices from what they're saying. Okay, and it's like 4 of them. So number 1 is pay attention to your offerings of love. Are you expecting a certain reaction? Are you offering it to receive something now or later? Has the person become indebted to you? Push yourself to offer love just because. Okay, guys? Number 2, learn to accept and value influence. Wholehearted love means that we believe our partner, child, friend, or parent has something of value to think, feel, and share. Work towards being influenced by them. Okay? Number 3, okay, in practicing wholehearted love. Okay? Being transparent. Okay? Offer transparency in your interactions. Let people know what you expect. Allow people the opportunity to be successful for you. Okay? And number 4, learn to listen. Being a good listener is more than just hearing. It means that you truly integrate what the person is saying and show curiosity towards learning more. And finally, okay, number 5, notice the dynamics of control and nip them in the bud. Okay, pay attention to the dynamics of control in your relationship. When you get into tension, is there an underlying motive? Are your conflicts the result of unstated needs? Okay, guys? And I'm going to stop the video right here, okay, because I don't want these videos to be too long. This very interesting article is in the description box below. If you guys want to go through the entire article, just brace yourself because it's kind of long, but it is very interesting, okay? And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you're able to now understand more what unconditional love is and wholehearted love, okay? Which I feel like falls under the umbrella of unconditional love, okay, guys? If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Also hit that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I post a video, premiere a video, or when I go live. And guys, any comments you have in regards to this video, would love to hear from you. Leave them below. Until next time, do know that I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, have a great day, a great evening, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.